Hello everyone and welcome back to the beginning for another episode of the Let's Play. If you need time to catch up, there is a whole playlist. Look, if you can remember what has previously happened, then my hat tips to you because bro, I'm playing the game and I can't even remember what we just did. So anyways, I believe, we're doing a main story quest today. We are continuing on with Linda here at Silverglade Manor for look for clues in history. I'm sure my memory will be jogged about what's going on as soon as we get started with the quest. So let's go inside the less impressive than Fort Maria library, but still gorgeous, still OG. This is the OG library right here. Help me read these books. I think we might find something here. Oh, right. We have to do a lot of book reading. Let's go. Oh my gosh, there is actually reading. You are reading a book. It was the year of our Lord 1218, sometime in October. It was a foggy and cold winter morning. Yon'Yal's ships had been in dire straits for weeks. There was hardly any food or fresh water left on board, and the starving crew were already half dead, but they did not dare stand up to their Jarl. Yon was convinced he would find uncharted land out here in the ocean. I'm not sure if it was if it's Jarl or because it's Sweden, so they don't say their J's, they say Jarl and Jorvik and Jon. Anyways, God had shown him this in his increasingly recurring visions. Was Jon going crazy? I literally do not remember reading this at all. This is so intriguing to me. Or would he prove once and for all he was right? The crew was loyal and would follow him anywhere, even if it meant death. The same moment, the first mate was about to jump overboard to end his suffering. Something happened. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is so depressing, Star Stable. The fog suddenly cleared before the ship to reveal rising cliffs above the waters. Land ahoy, land in sight. Please let it be more than just a barren rock. It turned out Jon was right again. The occupants in the first ship unfortunately never found out, as the sharp rocks that would later be referred to as the Thorn Rocks tore out the bottom of the ship. All men were lost. I did not realize that Star Stable was this dark. Oh no. Jarl's ship and the rest of the fleet made a sharp turn when they knew of the fate of the first ship, and they instead landed at a calmer beach quite a bit further down the coast, south of the Thorn Rocks. It was on that beach that Jon first set his armored foot, and despite his emaciated body, he climbed up a 50-foot cliff, which would be later the site of their first fort, and he shouted into the night, "I am Jon Jarl, son of Yor. This land is now my land, and I name it Jorvik. And I shall defend it with my life as long as I live, and with my soul after I am dead." Thunder boomed down from the mountains. If Jon and his crew had not been so relieved at their landing, they might have noticed the sound was not thunder, but a huge herd of wild Jorvik horses, frightened by his shouting. Their new land would turn out richer than they could have imagined, and filled with such dangers that will put your most fearsome nightmares to shame. I was considering not reading that because I thought it would be boring for you guys, but that was the most intriguing thing I've ever read in this game. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't want to talk to you, Lisa. I want to read the books. Oh, this one's got a pretty picture. Excerpt from Nick Stoneground's Travelogue, 1989, Volume 12. Nick is old. Wait, does that sound bad? Anyways, I was very impressed by the giant statue that has been erected here. The old fort is watched over by the epic statue of Governor Gareth. He defended Jorvik against pirates with only a cannonball and a boat hook. Without his bravery, Jorvik would have been lost to foreign powers and would not be the free nation it is today, hence the statue. The location was a natural choice when Jon Jarl landed in 1218 and built Jorvik's first fort. Governor Gareth modernized the old fort in the 1600s using cutting-edge defense construction techniques. Gareth was proud of the fact that his ancestors had traveled with Columbus on his famous transatlantic voyage in 1492, and therefore named the fort after the famous sister ship of the Santa Maria. Fort Maria? Is there a statue inside Fort Maria? We just unlocked the Fort Maria library for a future quest and everything back on my main account. is there more Fort Maria lore? Like, I'm kind of sad that we have like the library to Fort Maria, but I want like another fort like Fort Pinta. I don't know. During extensive renovations, Gareth is said to have found a number of very interesting artifacts in the walls of the old fort. Legend also has it that Gareth still watches over a very unique artifact himself from beyond his final resting place. The artifact apparently has something to do with the sun. Some days I will find the time to investigate these stories more thoroughly, but today I have an exciting church ruin to visit. I can't read. But this has been fascinating, I must admit. Oh wait, is that the statue at Fort Pinta? But like, there is another fort. Anyways. It's so hard to click on these books. Hello? No, Lisa! There's sparkles! And I can't click on them. There we go, I clicked the E button. Yon Yal's funeral was held on a bleak fall day on the year of 1263. For 45 years, Yon wreaked havoc on Jorvik and never left the island since the day he first claimed the island as his own. He fought hard for many years, but was viewed as a fair and popular ruler who tried hard to unite the many small kingdoms that emerged on the island. I just realized that we don't know, like, the leader of the whole of Jorvik. Like, who's the leader of the whole of Jorvik? I don't know how, like, the political system works on this island. Anyways. Anyone who stood against Yon would face a very dangerous enemy. Well, everyone knows of his exploits and the history books explain it well. The funeral was attended by many guests representing nearly all the clans of Jorvik. One clan in particular was the Silver Clan of Yon's descendants who still make their home in Silverglade today. Even the local druids, who had a good relationship with Yon Jarl, attended the service. The funeral lasted 3 days and was followed by a month of official mourning and peace on Jorvik. The actual burial was in a tomb not far from the Thorn Rocks, where one of his ships sunk to the bottom after they discovered Jorvik. From there he could forever watch over his mighty castle, rising in the south. The great tomb consisted of several rooms, and the portal to each room was sealed with a magical runestone that could only be opened with a special magical key. A sun key, a moon key, a lightning key, and a star key. These magical druid seals were acquired skills, which are now long forgotten. Or are they? I don't get it, do you? If you think you know where to look, off you go and see if you can find it. Okay, I think I know where to look. Let's go to his tomb. I think that's where we're going. The tomb, maybe at the statue, something like that. We don't have a pony unlocked yet, so it's not Fort Maria, even though it was like hinted at a little bit there. But the thing is that like we do have to like use magic, it sounds, to get inside of his tomb, so maybe that's not the right spot. Let's have a look-see, shall we? It doesn't look like there's anything in here. Oh no, was I wrong? Was I wrong? Okay, there's nothing in here. I don't know what I'm looking for. I need to remember the story quest. Okay, let's go back to the statue. Or maybe it's down on Thorn Rocks. One would think that I would remember this because I have done this quest before, but I did it like literally all the way back in 2014, so it's been 8 years. I believe Thorn Rocks is down here. Right here is where the Thorn Rocks is. There's a little token collectible. There is also a secret quest over here, but I don't believe that's it. We need to find the sun key. It is somewhere at Fort Pinta. Okay. I'm gonna try at the statue. The statue could be like, the key could be like around the statue's neck or something. Okay. Yes, okay. I should have come here first. I like almost was like we should go to the statue and then the tomb because that makes more geographical logical sense. But don't mind me, I'm just collecting some birthday horseshoes. Anyways, we found it eventually. We did indeed. Oh my gosh, it opens. You press hard on the nameplate and it opens with a click and reveals a secret compartment that contains something. It looks like a squish spider or like one of those throwy things in like anime things. Yo, I completely forgot about this quest. Like, I did not know it exists. And now we actually have to go to the tomb. So I really did this all topsy-turvy and everything. Oh my gosh. I almost forgot to turn my music back on. Let's get some music going here so that there's no awkward cutscenes with no music. Oh my gosh, of course it's a star. Or a sun. I should have guessed that. Yo, it worked! For some reason I thought we had to use magic to get in there. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. Whoa. Whoa. In we go. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Ah! There's a person! Oh my gosh, it's a ghost or a hologram or something. Oh my gosh, wait, there's another like little chamber thing. Have we unlocked this? What's in there? You can see like a little inscription thing. A blue light appears in the tomb's mysterious well. You feel the presence of something or someone. I am Yon Jarl, son of Yor, eternal guardian and protector of Jorvik. Whether I'm dead or alive, who dares open the first portal to my final resting place? Cassandra? I've never heard of you, but I understand many years have passed since I was brought to my eternal resting place, and new faces have appeared since then. Maybe I can help you, but first I must know who you really are and your true intentions. So you want a fragment of Aideen's light? I can give it to you, if you convince me you are worthy and that your heart is in the right place. If I am satisfied with your answers, I will seriously consider giving you a fragment of Aideen's light. Alright, let's do some riddles. Who do you represent? I represent no one, I am my own person. Darkroy, Mr. Sands, the Keepers of Aideen, GED. We represent the Keepers of Aideen. The Keepers of Aideen had a leader who I guess is their most important representative until this day. Who is it? Alex, Elizabeth Sunbeam, Fripp, or Mr. Sands? I believe it is Fripp. If I give you what you came for then, in principle, you will be acting in my name. Therefore I must be sure you know who I am. Which year did I land on Jorvik? 1218. What was my father's name? Yor. Is it my greatest wish to protect and serve Jorvik and Aideen? Yes. Will you do everything in your power to serve the Keepers of Aideen? Yes. Oh my gosh, I did. I can't believe that I guessed the year right. I thought back to the birthday quizzes this year and I was like, I'm pretty sure it was like 2018, 1818 or 1218. So anyways, Honorable Cassandra, I understand now that you are a true servant of the Keepers of Aideen. I will grant you your wish and give you the fragment since your intentions seem to be important and you act on behalf of the druids. My interests are the same as the druids. Be aware that the power of the fragment has not been activated, but the druids know what needs to be done. I have rested for nearly 800 years, and until now I have not awoken from my final rest. I don't yet see the need to take part in this final battle to protect Jorvik on Judgment Day. Aideen hasn't yet called for me. That is so funny. I completely forgot that this existed. Like, not the tomb and everything, but it seems like Yon Jarl is gonna be coming back when we fight Garnick or something. Interesting. I'm like remembering the Star Stable lore again. Farewell, Cassandra. I return now to my final resting place until the moment I am called again. Say hi to Fripp, by the way. Wait, is Fripp must be like 800 years old then. Yo, I feel like it would be like painful to be that old. Like, you watch everyone that you know pass away and you're still just left here. Star Stable got really deep and sad. I'm allowed to get deep and sad too. Okay, where do I have to go now? We have to ride with the fragment to Elizabeth. Okay, let's go to Valedale. I wonder what the green water at Valedale Lake looks like with the new water reflections. I guess we'll find out eventually. But we've arrived at Elizabeth's house. What an adventure you have been on. You spoke with Yon Jarl's ghost and you got the fragment. I had heard the stories but never imagined they were true. Can you believe that Yon Jarl remains our protector even after his death? That's good to know if things go really bad one day. But now we need to figure out how to activate the fragment so you can use it. As you have proven you possess special skills, I think you can recharge and activate this fragment. Borrow my rune stick, ride up to the rune stones in the hills over by my house, and place the fragment in front of the sunstone. You can charge it by activating the stone with the stick. Come back to me when you're done, I'm sure it will work. The sun's life-giving light will give the fragment the properties we need now. We're using magic, you guys. We're using magic. I'm pretty sure I literally have screenshots of me doing this on my main account. It was winter at the time because there's snow everywhere. Okay, we've put the little thing in there. We put the fragment in there. Let's wave our wand. What the heck happened to the animations? What? Maybe this isn't the one I have a screenshot of, because there was definitely bigger animations. Maybe the screenshot I have is when we first activated these things. I can't remember. I have screenshots though. You see, Cassandra? Aideen's mystical powers have apparently taken power of you. The fragment seems to be charged and ready to go. Before you head off and expose yourself to danger in Scarecrow Hill. That's what we were doing! See, all I needed to know was Scarecrow Hill and it all comes flooding back to me. I think you should test that it works first. Do a test here and show me that it works. I will see how powerful the light is and can determine whether it is enough. Oh, there's a little button down here that we press. Oh, we're so pretty! Oh my gosh. Need to get a picture for Instagram. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. No, it faded away! Click it again. It doesn't work again! I wanted to get an Instagram picture. It's not every day that you glow with Aideen's light. Wow, it was so bright, very strong, but a light that shines that bright burns out much faster. Unfortunately, I don't think it will last very long, but it will be powerful, that I promise. The side effects may be dangerous though. Shouldn't you have said that before I turned it on for the first time? Well, Cassandra, all that remains is to hope that the light will protect you against the magic that has chained the scarecrows to the border between our world and the unreal world. The bad news is that the charged fragment will only last for a minute or so, I think, so you can't activate it until you're at the gate to Scarecrow Hill. That should give you enough time to get up to the tree on top of the hill and take the apple, if there is one that is. Be on your guard! When forces like these are unleashed, they can unfortunately attract vicious shadow creatures. There's no smoke without fire and no light without shadows. The stronger the light, the sharper the shadow. Let's hope you're lucky and avoid that. Be careful. Good luck now. Don't forget to activate the fragment when you're at the gate to Scarecrow Hill. If you get hold of the apple, write to Alex, who is still waiting for you at the North Iron Gate. Protected by the light! Okay, let's go, you guys. Alright, you guys, we are at the gate right now, so let's go ahead and activate Aideen's light. Oh my gosh, look at us go. So pretty, so pretty. Okay, let's go, because we only have about a minute for this. So we have to go really, really fast. The pressure is on. We're like making them disappear when we ride through them. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. It doesn't look like there's any more scarecrows. They're kind of like absolutely terrifying though. Oh, spoke too soon. There's one. There's another one as well. Well, bye bye bye. By the power of Aideen's light. Okay, you guys, there's a golden apple up here. You found the golden apple just when the power of the fragment ran out. You'd better get the apple and hurry out of here. Right over to Alex. You pick up the apple and then something terrible happens. What's that? A group of flying shadow witches, probably sent here to stop you. They have materialized in the shadow of the fragment's strong light. They intend to take the apple from you. Ride away from them and don't stop until you reach Alex at the North Iron Gate. Don't let them catch you with their magical sleep bombs. Oh no, you guys. Oh no. Let's go, you guys. Oh my gosh. They're so terrifying. Like, they're actually kind of scary. This game is actually kind of scary. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, like, I'm not sure how good I am gonna be at this. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, just jump over the little... Okay, this isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. This isn't... Like, I've done this before. Like, we have this race at Halloween. No! I jumped right into that one. Okay, second time's the charm. Wait, we have to... grab the apple. Why is the apple still there? That's not good. That's not good. Have I left the apple behind? Jump, jump, jump. Okay. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is harder than the one at Halloween, or maybe I'm just getting worse. Maybe it's because I'm on a slower horse because I'm a lower account level. And oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This isn't going well. My horse is slower because it's only level 5, it's super depressed, I'm not in a racing outfit, and I'm only level 13. That is why I'm failing this right now. I'm definitely not just a bad racer or anything. Okay, we've made it past that part there. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. I think we've kind of unraced them because there's only one left now. There's nothing here. Nothing is appearing. You escaped the witches right to Alex by the North Iron Gate. We did it, you guys. Yo, let's go. Now we have to get past the wolves as well. Oh no. I'm kind of bad at getting past the wolves. See, there's one right there. What do I do? What do I do? Okay. Please don't hurt me. I'm trying to save people here. Okay, there's actually not that many wolves. Cool, we did it. Alex, I got the apple! I got the golden apple! It exists, it exists. Cassandra, Arctic Orb! You look so upset. What happened? And what's that? A golden apple! You and your wonderful Arctic Orb are true heroes. What a terrible story. All those witches chasing you. Lucky that you got away. That could have ended very badly. When such immense power like Aideen's light is released, sharp shadows are cast into the magical unreal world. I think the Shadow Witch has materialized in the shadow of the holy light as some kind of counterpoint. Scary! But at least we have the apple. Now, let's test the legend that evil witches can't resist the apple if they're offered it by someone pure of heart and mind. Go ahead, Cassandra, try making the witch pie nice again so she can tell us what we want to know. I don't think we are pure of the heart or the mind, but you know what? I'll let it pass for Star Stable. You again. Aren't you tired of being a frog? Okay, then I'll transform you again, but this time you'll remain a frog for all eternity so you can hop around in my swamp croaking and singing for me in the evenings. Abracadabra. Huh? What? You've got candy? But what's this? An apple. Oh no. The golden apple! The one I can't eat! But it looks so delicious. Don't eat it! But oh, it looks so good. It's probably delicious. I have to. I can't resist it. No! No! Pie! No, I cannot resist it any longer. Yum. She ate the apple, you guys. It turns black. Oh my gosh, the apple turned black. That's so cool. What a mess. Thank you for giving me the apple and making me good again. It can't have been easy. I did everything I could to stop anyone from picking the apple. But what misery I have caused during my time as a wicked witch. And Claus, my poor husband, he must have missed me. Now there is much to do to restore order. You say that I know something that can help make things right again? Okay, what is it? Answering your questions is the least I can do. So, you're wondering what happened to Justin's horse and what was going to happen to it? Well, I was going to turn Justin's horse into a Dark Rider horse. While I was a witch, I made 3 such horses for Dark Core, and this would have been the 4th. I was almost done, but I believe I can save this poor creature. Anyway, I was to make sure that the changed horse was delivered to the bridge at Moorland South Shore for transport to Dark Core headquarters. They're located on a secret oil rig somewhere out at sea. What day is it? Okay, I was supposed to deliver the horse tomorrow, that's right, to the pier beneath Moorland Stables. That's the agreement. I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've caused, and now I shall begin to make things right again. I will start by helping get Justin's horse back to its normal self again. Take care of yourself, Cassandra. I hope my information was helpful. Write to your friend Alex to make the necessary plans. Thanks once more for liberating me from that evil witchcraft. Let's go! I like to take the easy way out of the swamp, you know, you just fall in and teleport it back to the start. A little bit gross, but you know, it gets the job done. Wow, it worked! She was willing to talk. So the plan was for her to deliver the new Dark Horse to a transport at Moorland South Shore tomorrow. Probably it's the same pier where we saw Justin and Sabina disappear on one of the Dark Core barges. You or I have to get there and pretend to be the supplier of the distorted Dark Horse tomorrow. Make sure to board the transport. Once we're on the oil platform, maybe we can find out what happened to Justin and save him. Would you dare accept such a dangerous mission? Or should I and Tin Can do it? I'll do it! I'll do it! You accept the mission? You're truly brave and I don't doubt your ability. You and Arctic Orb have shown that you are a bold and clever team. It's important that you have a safe escape route. Being alone at sea on a secret oil rig that nobody knows the location of makes you quite helpless. Thanks for the confidence boost! There's a sea captain in Cape West named Captain Bruce, who is an old friend of the Druids. Talk to him. Maybe he can follow the barge from a distance and come to your rescue, or take you away from there if needed. I'm going to run some errands meanwhile and rest a little. I'll see you later at the small pier on Moorland's south shore, just below the stable. I'll hide there and keep watch. Let's hope the captain doesn't have his usual problems with termites in the mast. Okay, why do you be like, I need to rest a little? I'm the one who has been running around being chased by witches. Don't you think I should be the one having a little rest for a while? Alright, let's head over to Cape West Fishing Village and talk to this captain. Alright, hello Captain Bruce, was it? Wait, Bruce? Okay, I don't know how to say. Am I ready to sail? Well, Cassandra, I've never been more ready. I got rid of the darn termites too. The mast contains so much metal that they got a toothache and gave up their destructive chewing. Can I help a girl in need? By all the mermaids of the sea, of course I'll help you. I'm in your debt and I'm unable to resist an adventure at sea. I'll follow you when the transport takes you to the secret oil rig. Here, take this distress flare. Fire it off when you want me to pick you up or if you need help. I'll pick you up the same place where I see you board the rig. Okay, why? Like, isn't that also going to attract the attention of the Dark Riders and, you know, the people on the barge? But okay, you can trust me. Well, with a face like that, who couldn't trust you? Under cover of the dense morning fog, I'll hide in the southern coast of Moorland. You won't see us, but I promise that we'll be out there. With me at the helm, we can sneak up on anyone. Now, don't fire your distress flare yet. See you tomorrow. Good luck with your mission. Now ride to your friend and work on the final touches of your plan. And remember, even though you won't see my ship, I will be out there, ready to come to your rescue. Reading these now that I'm older, like, reminds me how, like, odd sounding it sounds. Like they're saying, go ride to this place. Like they're telling you what to do kind of thing. Like, I miss that. I feel like we actually don't get quests like that anymore. Where am I going? Like, I feel like nowadays in our quests, they don't really tell us what to do in the quest line, only in the little quest log pop-up box where you say like, yes, accept quest. I don't know. Anyways, it's fun. It's fun. Yo, there's a ship. It's a massive ship. Oh my gosh. What the heck? That's like literally ginormous. Shh, have you seen this, Cassandra? There's already a creepy dark old guy there on the pier. He seems to be waiting for something. But hey, you could say that your friend Captain Bruce is anything but discreet. He just arrived making a big scene, filling up the whole bay with his ship. My friend? He's your friend, Alex! I'll stay here and make sure that you get on your way so I can intervene if something unexpected happens. I'll stay here until you get back from your mission. Hope you can save Justin from his captivity. Don't be afraid, Captain Bruce and Arcticorp are standing by. Is this going to be a day quest thing? See you tomorrow, prepare for your adventure, and make sure that you're both rested and that your horse is in great shape. Okay, so I think that is a daily thing. Yes, as you can see, the little guy down there has a little time above his head, which is actually kind of perfect because I think we're going to go ahead and finish this episode here. And in the next episode, we are going to go ahead and adventure to Dark Core Oil Rig. What the heck, you guys? If you want to check out the other episodes and you haven't already, then you can go ahead and check out the Back to the Beginning playlist. It is all in order and even has a few things like shopping sprees and stuff.